we played 6 girls last night, so it was a long physical game for some of them. We wanted to make sure we took good care of them, though.
So where is fatigue at right now with you all?
Oh, I don't think it's a problem. We play a lot of Ironman ball all year. A lot of our underclassmen don't play much, so our girls, we do a great job. We got a great what do you call him? A trainer, sport trainer, Coach Hodge. He takes good care of them. We were in ice baths, all that good stuff yesterday. So I think they'll be fresh tonight.
Definitely helps to have that kind of asset on your team because recovery.
Man, he's one of the best in the business. I was in college for a while, and he's just one of the best at it.
And now let's move on to the other question. You're about a little over an hour away before you tip it off against Wise Central. What's the message you're going to give the girls before you come out on the floor? A lot going on tonight. You got the lights coming off for the team intro. What's your message of the last time you really get to talk to them back in that locker room?
No pressure. Embrace it. Have a great time. These are one of these moments that you'll never forget in your lifetime. So you'll never forget if you don't come out and play as hard as you can. Just leave it on the floor. That's all I can ask for them.
So you rode the bus over, ate at Buffalo Wild Wings. How is the team right now?
Man, I just saw them get up. They had smiles on their faces. They're going into the locker room. Again, I brought our locker room here. So they'll walk back there. They'll be listening to some music, getting dressed, having a good time. Hopefully, when I walk in there, they got big smiles on their faces and ready to play some ball.
Hopefully get ready to go. It won't be much longer. Okay, Wise Central really boast a balanced offensive attack. They kind of grind it out, really kind of a slow pace compared to what we're going to try to do on the floor. They've got 3 to 4 girls that average 10 a game. How do you prepare for that defensively?
I think we're a really defensive sound team. I think we're going to try to play them the same way we play everyone else, speed them up a little bit. I think our goal defensively is to take a couple charges tonight. They like to attack the rim. If we can take a step and take a charge, put our bodies on the line, I think we can slow them down.
All right, Coach, last question here for you. Give us a couple of keys to the game for tonight.
Keys to the game tonight, you get Taylor Owens going early, get her comfortable, keep up the same intensity offensively and defensively we had the other night, and just have some fun. Remember that this game, it matters. You want to win it, but guess what? We're still going to state.
That's all that matters in the end, and that really sort of helps things because you can really play loose tonight.
Oh, yeah, play loose, get a good look for them. Hopefully we'll get to see them again in the Final Four game. We want to give them a look at us, and we want to get a best look of them we can too.
Also seating on the line for that too.
So we love to pick where we get to play.
That's true. Well, thank you, Coach Timmons. Good luck. Tip-off will be coming up next, but thanks.
Well, thank you.
You're listening to the Bearcat Tip-Off Show on Bearcat Radio. Welcome back as we get set here to tip this thing off. We're about 3 minutes away. This is Dylan Hutton along with Mark Carr on Bearcat Radio from the David J. Pryor Convocation Center. Hope you enjoyed that interview there with Coach Timmons. We thank him for taking about 3 minutes there to chat with us about tonight's game. Again, let's look at the storylines for this one. The Bearcats look to add to their 2017-2018 trophy collection with a win tonight. This will be their 3rd trophy. They won, of course, the Southwest District regular season and tournament trophy. And this region championship would be their 3rd. This would also be their 9th straight win on this streak they're on. Wise Central looks to reassert their grip on Region 2D. They haven't won a Region 2D title since the 2015-2016 season, although they have made it to finals before now. And, of course, that switch from conference to district has sort of thrown that out of whack, so it might be a little bit changed. But the Mountain 7 regular season champs take on the Southwest District regular season and tournament champs. So we welcome you in as it's really the new kids on the block, Mark, against the traditional power. Wise Central's used to being here, and the Lady Cats are just trying to kick in the door this afternoon. And they've done a good job so far, but tonight it's a different beast.
Yeah, you really got to come out, play your ball game, come out fast. Let them know you're supposed to be here. That's going to be the difference. If you can tell them that you're supposed to be here, you hit them in the mouth, they might whimper away from you a little bit.
So we'll see how that goes. They really came out swinging against Ridgeview. That first quarter, they were up by 10 points, but after that, it seemed like the Cats just settled in. They dug in and realized, hey, we're not going to lose this game. And that's been kind of the mentality over the past few games. They've faced adversity the last 2 games, Mark. They've trailed in the second half.
Trust me, Dylan. I think my blood pressure's definitely realized that. They're a resilient bunch. That's one thing you can always say about this team. Timmons doesn't let them quit on him, and that's the thing you need to have for this team. You got to be confident in what's going on.
Now let's take a look real quick here at Wise Central. Last year they went 26-4 and won this 2A state championship. These two teams have actually played 5 times all time. Last meeting was in 2015. Wise Central beat Virginia High in Bristol 52-19. Win streak currently at 4 for Wise Central. So the Cats won the first meeting 51-49 on February 23rd, 2011. That is 7 years and yesterday away. So we're 1 day away from in 7 years exactly to the day the last time the Cats knocked off Wise Central and actually ended their year in the playoffs that year. So not quite that much on the line tonight. No team is going to be done after this, but as we get set here for the player introductions from the prior Convocation Center, they're going to turn out the lights. It's really a unique environment, Mark. There's a ton of people here getting ready, for Gate City, but they're not the only show in town. Hey, the Cats are looking for a Region 2D championship, and they traveled.
Hey, you got 2 trophies in the case already. Let's go ahead and pick up 3 tonight.
We got a 4th one, too, we got to try to get after this one. So it's not over yet. The trophy hunt is not over yet. We got about 13 seconds, and we'll have the player introductions as we get ready to tip this thing off between the 16-9 Lady Bearcats against the Wise Central Warriors. So going to turn off the lights here. We'll let you hear the player introductions, and we'll be right back from the David J. Pryor Convocation Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to the Pryor Center here on the campus of the University of Virginia's College of Wise for your Region 2D Girls Basketball Championship game. Your matchup this afternoon is going to pit the Lady Bearcats of Virginia High taking on the Lady Warriors of Central. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get straight to the starting lineups for today's contest. Bearcat fans, make some noise for your starting five. Starting guard is a 5'7" junior, number 4, Jada Campbell. Also starting at guard is a 5'6" junior, number 5, Amaya Lee. Starting down low at center is a 5'9" senior, number 11, Kerrigan Bailey. Starting at guard is a 5'7" sophomore, number 22, Allie Signer. And starting at forward is a 5'9" junior, number 23, Taylor Owens. Mr. Carlos Lee, Mr. Tyron Smith, and Miss Shannon Mason, your assistant coaches. Your head coach, he's Mr. Kevin Timmons. Bearcat fans, make some noise for the starting five. Now, Lady Warrior fans, make some noise. Here's your starting five. Starting at guard is a 5'9" senior, number 10, Gracie Owens. Also starting at guard is a 5'2" junior, number 12, Brooke Porter. Also starting at guard is a 5'7" junior, number 23, Olivia Owens. Starting at forward is a 5'9" sophomore, number 30, Hannah Carter. And starting at forward is a 6'1" junior, number 42, Dee Javette. Mr. Josh May, Miss Allie Steller, Miss Taylor Sandage, and Mr. Quinn Reynolds, your assistant coaches. The head coach, he's Mr. Robin Dobson. Make some noise, Lady Warrior fans, for your starting five.
All right, player introductions underway, and I hope you can feel the excitement here at the Convocation Center.
Let's go.
It's here. I'm ready to go. Aren't you, Mark? We might get out and play. So welcome to the Region 2D Tournament Championship as the 16-9 Lady Cats face the 24-2 Wise Central Warriors. Bearcats in their gray uniforms. Virginia across the front in white with orange trim, orange numbers with white trim. Wise Central with Warriors across the front in black with red trim. As we get this thing up in the air and we're underway, Virginia High controls the opening tip as Allie Sidnor brings it up past half court. And we welcome you to tonight's broadcast here on the Bearcat Radio Network, the Region 2D Championship. At the volleyball line, it is Amaya Lee, gets it back out. Sidnor dribbling it around. Some rotation offense here for the Cats at the top. Allie Sidnor passed it off. There's Taylor Owens inside, bounces it off the rim, gets her own board off the miss, and is fouled inside. A physical look there as she comes down with the board. She'll go to the line to get it going here. 7:37 here in the first period, and the Cats are at the free throw line, and it's Taylor Owens, who was 74% a year ago. Went to the line 6 times last night, went 50%, and sinks the first, and the Cats take the lead 1-0 here in the opening 30 seconds of this ball game.
And that's what you wanted from Kevin Timmons. You heard him talk about it. You got to be physical. You got to get the foul margin up against them first.
Second free throw up and bounced out, hit off the left side of the rim. The board comes down to Gracie Mullins as she brings it up past half court on the drive, an elbow and a push. Actually, a foul caught on Jada Campbell there as Gracie Mullins just running down the court.
Kind of threw her halfway, all the way across the elbow.
A little bit of a push there, but Gracie Mullins, a senior, had 1,000 career points, hit that earlier as Jada Campbell pokes that one out of bounds, went off of Wise, close. Coach Timmons looking at the ref, hoping that thing got tipped. It was close. But Jada over there on the baseline, but goes back. They'll say Jada was the last to touch. Inbounding it for him here on the baseline on the left side is Mullins, Olivia Mullins. So we got 5 Mullinses on this roster, so make sure you hang with us on that, right? As Wise Central holds it up at the top. Brooke Porter loses it, nearly goes out of bounds. They're going to double team her out of it in a baseline drive. Left hand got it, and Wise Central takes a 2-1 lead.
And you can't be too mad about that. All the Bearcats converged for the basketball, and it just left them wide open at the other end.
Hannah Carter there. They just found her running the baseline as Allie Sidnor has it. She's looking to drive on the left side, dribbles it across the key. Now inside, Amaya Lee floater, missed off the left side. A rebound comes down to Hannah Carter. And here comes the Warriors trying to push down the court. They get it inside to Savetnik. She passes it back out. Three-pointer from Mullins, rattles out. Board goes to the Cats as Savetnik had a hand on it. And now Jada Campbell will bring it up past the timeline here as the Cats will reset. Coach Timmons said he wanted to get out to a quick start offensively. They haven't quite done that to this point, but we're still early. 6:34 to go here in the first period. Cats trail 2-1 here in the Region 2D Championship. Amaya Lee gave it up. There's a three-pointer back to Lee. Missed short. Rebound goes to the Cats. Taylor Owens fighting for it. Pass inside. Bailey comes down with it and a block.
Give it to us.
A lot of contact there. Savetnik gets credit for the block as Mullins drives. She misses short on the layup. Goes inside again and puts it back in on the offensive board. 4-1 Wise Central. Now Sidnor gets it up on the top at the left side of the key. Dribbles it out to the top. As Jada Campbell works in behind her, Sidnor looking for an out. She passes it back to Campbell. Campbell looking, now gets it out to the ball handler, Amaya Lee. Corner look for Owen. She passes it up, now drives baseline, settles for a jumper with the right hand, and swish. Cats cut it back to 4-3 deficit. Good shot there from about 8 feet from Mullen.
And she's faster than Svednik, and that's what you got to have. You got to have her forcing the issue inside.
There's a drive from Mullen. She passes it back out. Open look passed up, and on the drive, Porter, and it looks like a foul called. That will go on Amaya Lee, her first. That's team foul number 2 for the Cats. 1 foul so far on Wise Central, 2 on the Bearcats. They'll have a baseline inbounds down on the left side. Again, this game pits head coach Kevin Timmons of the Cats against Robin Dotson of Wise Central. He's been around a long time, knows the game pretty well. 2 different styles, too. Three-pointer taken at the top. That's Hannah Carter. Missed short. Board comes to Jada Campbell. Jada Campbell, a couple of big boards early in this first period. 5:15 on the clock. Cats bring it back down. A good look inside. Kerrigan Bailey with the bucket.
Great find. You got to have great court vision to see that, and she absolutely had it there.
Jada got the assist. She was at the volleyball line just past half court. As now Wise Central trying to drive, goes up right hand, a forced shot. Savetnik comes down with the board, though, and puts it back in. Cats looking to push. Coach Timmons urging them to push it down the floor. 6-5 the lead for Wise Central. They get it up at the top